Hello YouTubers, nothing exciting, those of you who actually subscribe to my channel, which still makes me laugh because I don't quite know why you want to do that, but hey, people like to watch stuff, don't they, which is absolutely fine by me. This is my latest addition to my tools, and you can no doubt see what the brand is. It's an Einhell, and I'll show you what the brand is, so the model. It's a TEJS 18. The solo is irrelevant, that just means it's cordless. And it's quite heavy. I reckon this weighs about, well, I go by bags of sugar, and I'm in the UK, bags of sugar being a kilo. I reckon this weighs about 4 kilos. It's pretty heavy. Yeah. It's pretty cool, and you've got the speed adjustment. I'll show you this, and it's done on the strokes. So you've got basically the more strokes, the more up and down motion with the saw. Obviously the trigger's there. Now at the front. Now I've seen ones without the guide on. This one does. This you just slide this in. You undo the screws there and there. Look. And if I turn it round the other way, because obviously you'd be looking at it like that, wouldn't you, when you saw him? So I don't know if you can see, but you've got the measurements there, so you can slide that across. So the wood would be there, and the gap between the edge of the wood and the centre, which you can't really see it very well here, but I haven't got a blade in it, by the way. So the gap would be whatever the reading is. So it's set on 1 inch, which is, in old school money, 2.5 centimetres. You can see that. I believe 2.5 centimetres is 1 inch. There you go. So yeah, and I clip this on. So this is a guideline. This clips on. Also, if you turn it over, this clips on. This is a splinter plate. Now, what this is supposed to do when you're going along, it's supposed to stop as the saw goes through the wood and starts cutting the wood. It's extremely tight to the saw blade, so it stops the wood from splintering. Whether it will, I don't know. I suspect this would probably break because it's sprung plastic and it clips in. But I suspect if the blade just flexes either side a bit, it might catch this. It'll either make this a bit bigger, cut through it, or it'll just ping it off. I mean, it's not a massive issue, quite frankly. But yeah, so I've got a battery, so I haven't got a saw in it, but I've got a battery. And incidentally, if you're watching in the UK and you've heard of a company called Wix, they're building supplies. They've got an offer on at the time of posting this video. So this was $69, and if you buy this, you get this, which is the starter 2.5 ampere, very small battery. It's the smallest one they do, but this is free. Okay. Now I will say I'm not picking holes in Einhell because I've got loads of Einhell brands, but this is important, right? I'm going to check this out. Now if I take the paperwork out and show you this, right? Okay. Bear me 1 second. This might be the wrong bit. I'm just looking for the English bit. Those of you watching Europe, if anybody is, obviously there's a little bit of text in here. No, it's not this bit. Right, here we go. Right, that's the addresses. Right, anyways, forget that. Let's have a look. I can't find it, but what I want to show you is this. Here we go. It's on the box. Right, obviously 18 volt. They're all 18 volt. 2.5 ampere. That's a small size. That's the power consumption of the battery when you put the load on it. Don't worry about that. This bit, now 15 minutes, okay, I assume that's run time, okay, doesn't say charge time. Now, oh yeah, sorry, 15-minute high-speed charger, apologies for that, didn't read that bit, but it says a high-speed charger. Now, if I show you this, one of my previous videos, if you can find it, I've got loads of these, which are absolutely fine. They do the job, they work well. Now this is supposed to be a high-speed charger, okay? Now, I don't know if you can see this. I think you can now. Output, 20 volt at 3 amp, right? Nothing wrong with that, perfectly acceptable. Now, I've got one of these, which is a fast charger, and it's slightly wider. And the output is 21 volt. I know it's only 1 volt, but it's, unless I'm being stupid, if you want to speed the charge rate up on a battery, you put a little bit more voltage in. So they call this a high-speed charger. Now I suspect they call this a high-speed charger because the battery is only 2.5 amp. I'll just take it out because I'm going to put it in the tool. There you go. That should, it's got 2 lights, so it's got what 2 first charging. They all come with charge because lithium does. Now this is 2.5 ampere. Now I will compare it to my other charger I've got, but I mean we're talking 1 volt difference. So there are variations in this charger, but they call this a high-speed charger. But I'm beginning to think it's because it's got a quite small capacity battery, therefore it will charge quite quick. Now, I'm not going to go into the charge times and tests and all that like people do. I mean, I've got better things to do in my life. But I've got some 4 amp batteries. Obviously, they would take much longer to charge. But, I mean, it's just a mere detail. But it does say high-speed charger, and that's 20 volt output. The one I got in the garage is 21 volt output. So I'm guessing the one I got in the garage will charge this battery slightly quicker. That's what I assume. But right, let's slot it in. Now, bearing in mind, I've got the phone in my hand. So, you know, and I've a good job I haven't got a blade in it, because it could be chopping me leg off, couldn't I? So, let's slide this in here. Clip it in. Does it clip in? I think it probably does. Bear me a second. See, this is straight out the box. There's none of this, you know, look at me, I've organised myself and... Oh, that's tight. Hang on. Okay. Oh. There we go. Right, we're in. Okay. Ha. There we go. Right, you need, there's a safety catch. You put your thumb on there and pull it in. And once it's in, you can let go of that one. There you go. Now it's got a light on there, if you can see it, to light up what you're looking at. Now you can see that's pretty quick. Now let's put it onto another one. Okay, another one. As you can see, the rate of pendulum action, I think that's what they call it, increases. Another one. So what this actually does, this is sort of like a gear. It doesn't change the rate of the motor, the speed. What it's actually doing is just a switch, and it's moving a part of the mechanism. Because if I put this on again, just show you, pull it in slightly. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about 10 every 3 seconds. If I do this again, put it onto that and just, there. Yeah. So, there you are. That's the speed. That's how it adjusts it, by making the strokes much quicker. So, there you go. So this is my new Einhell Jigsaw. And there are people that have Matika, people that have Ryobi, DeWalt. I know builders wouldn't touch Einhell with a barge pole because they don't think it's good enough. Well, all I'm going to say is I've got, you know, I'm going to blow my own trumpet. Of course I am. I'm going to say I've got an angle grinder, I've got a sander, I've got a multi-tool, I've got a glue gun. Yes, a glue gun. What a great tool that is. And obviously a brushless drill, which you can lean on all day. Brushless motors is what you want. And now I've got this. Einhell makes some very, very good kit. It's a German brand, made in China under German spec, basically, to a certain standard. That's the principle. What isn't made in China? I mean, a lot of stuff isn't. but a lot of stuff is. But I can assure you, Einhell is a great product. Oh, incidentally, I didn't show you this. Sorry, hang on. This video's getting a bit too long. Didn't show you this. Can you see this lever here? What does this lever do? Well, you undo that, and you can cut on angles. There you go. So it turns like. See, it's got a teeth on there, and you can turn the plate left and right if you want to do an angle cut. There you go. Right, thanks for watching my boring video. I do appreciate you watching. This is just some of the things I put on here. Mostly electrical, electronic, sometimes repair. I try and keep it the same sort of topic as much as I can, without being too boring. And again, thanks for watching, and look after yourself. Cheers.